Hi, I'm Darnell with Live In Lifestyle, and I'm here today with my makeup artist, Jenny Karl, for another episode of Makeup Chair Chit Chat. Today, we're going to talk about how to turn everyday makeup into holiday glam on the go.
On the go.
If you're stuck in the office and you're going from day to night, or you're out doing some holiday shopping and you need to throw yourself together real quick to make it to a party, which
glam it up for your
Christmas
party,
on the
your
go
work party, your friend's holiday party, whatever it is.
Yeah, this is the episode you want to watch. Okay, so how do we do this?
Okay, I'm gonna put this away.
Okay, this is my everyday makeup.
Yes.
I mean, it's very kind of neutral. How would we do to turn this into
very
if I'm going to a party?
Yeah, very simply. And I know that you do the same makeup every day, and a lot of people do. But for holidays, you get kind of adventurous.
Yes.
You're like, ooh, I want to spice it up. It's the holidays,
We tend to get into those makeup ruts.
Yeah.
Right? Where we just do the same thing all the time.
For the holidays, I don't know, you're drinking some eggnog, you're like, maybe I'll put on a red lip, whatever.
Personally,
red lip.
I don't do a red lip.
Yeah.
But I know there are many women that can pull that off. I don't go red, but I go red-ish. All the links will be down below, but this is like my everyday kind of neutral lipstick. It's a little bit sheer.
Yeah, it's very everyday.
It looks like a fresh baby lip. But when I want to put a little bit more color and I'm going to a party or something, I'll either do this, which is, you can tell, is a little bit darker.
Yeah, it's more rosy.
And then this is even a little bit darker than that.
Yeah, that's got a little chestnut
It's like
feel
cinnamon.
to it.
It's called cinnamon. I usually keep this little bag with me if I know that I'm going to be going someplace else. And this is about as red as I go. And that's just a little bit darker. Well, I guess it's about the same as the chestnut, right?
Yeah, so these are all, to some people, neutral colors.
Yes.
But
I know,
to Darnell,
but for me,
this is as red as she'll go.
This is as daring as I get.
Some people will opt to go bright, like a brighter color, right?
Would you line your lips in a neutral color and then do that? How do you get, I always have trouble with red kind of bleeding, and that's because I'm almost 52, so my lips are not the same as a 20-year-old who can rock the red lipstick.
I always line your lips, as do I do my other clients and myself, with a neutral lip liner. Always. You can also line your lips with a matching color to your lipstick as well, but lining your lips with a neutral lip liner is just it's the only way I have found to prevent bleeding. Right. Personally.
And then you have to powder kind of around the lip line.
I always powder even before I do all of that.
Okay.
I literally will powder the whole mouth.
See, that's my problem with the red, is I feel like I have to reapply all the time. I feel it doesn't really stay in one place.
Yes.
Also, if I take a big bite of food, not that you would do this at a holiday party, but if you take a big bite of something then sometimes the lip color ends up on your chin.
Yeah. So
and it's a lot less noticeable.
First rule of holiday parties: don't take a big bite of anything. You can actually get from, and I love this line, e.l.f, eyes, lips, face. Some people call it e.l.f. It's vegan, it's cruelty-free. They have a million lipsticks. They're all $5.
See, I have the same thing, e.l.f, but
you have a gloss.
But this is a gloss.
Yeah,
so sometimes I'll just put a little bit of gloss.
And that's great too. You can do a little glossy lip, and you will have to reapply. It's just the rule of ladies. I mean, you could do a matte red, which will stay on longer, and it's Christmassy.
That is a holiday
vibe.
Yes.
A lot of people opt to do a berry, a winter, kind of a wintry berry. Honestly, you don't have to go bright with the lips. You could just spice up the eyes instead.
Are you allowed to do both? Are you allowed to spice up the lips and the eyes? I thought it was one or the other.
Allowed.
Yeah, that's true.
Really, you don't want to do a smoky or a dramatic eye with a bright lip. It's just it's a lot, and it's very costumey. So for Halloween, I say, go for it.
Yes.
But for normal, every day, and even for a holiday party, unless it's a theme party, I would say pick one or the other.
Pick one or the other. And I always choose spice up the eyes, keep a little bit more neutral lip.
And you can get really inexpensive lipsticks and just try a bunch of them and you won't break the bank, right?
Yeah.
Now for eyes, of course, I'm a makeup artist. Duh.
Yeah, I can't fit that in my little travel
So
makeup
I carry
kit.
palettes that are this big.
This is my palette, which is way more neutral.
So,
But I do.
but there is a smoky
I do
option,
these, yes.
and there's an iridescent
Or I'll
option.
do this. So normally I wear this one. As you can tell, it is like worn through. I do this one with this in the crease.
Okay.
That's my everyday. When I go out, I'll take that little brush and go like in the crease a little bit more with this, and then I'll add a little bit of this iridescent color, which is called Funny Girl. It's a sheen, not a glitter, but it's a sheen, so it adds just a little bit of like iridescent kind of sparkle to it. And this is by Target.
which is lovely.
Yeah, and it just fits, the whole thing fits in this little case that I have, and I've got like 2 little brushes in here. So it's got my eyeliner, and this is a felt tip eyeliner because if I'm going out somewhere fancy, I'll go over the top of my eyeliner tattoo and make like a nice wing with this, and it's super easy for me to use.
And this is actually great.
And I have these 2 brushes. So this is the flat brush to do the lid, and this does the crease. That's that big fluffy.
This is a great brush for the crease. It's a nice fluffy brush, and you really only use the tip of it.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Okay, so you're gonna glam me up right now, right?
I'm gonna glam.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
let's do a
glam.
holiday eye.
So I'm going to use this palette that Darnell loves.
I do love this palette.
And I'm actually going to use the color that she likes. And on the lid right now is a little bit of the sheen right on the lid to give a little like spunk, right? And then we're going to take this chocolatey color. We're going to apply that with the crease brush that you have all in your little teeny little, to-go makeup bag. So I'm going to go right into the crease of the eye right here. And I like to start at the end and kind of go inwards as if it's like a sideways V. And I stipple a little bit, and then I also kind of will blend in after I stipple and then blend. And so you're doing a sideways V on this crease line here, just kind of to the middle of the eye, right up until the kind of mid of the ball of the eye. And little by little, you're gonna continue to add until you get your desired smokiness, right? So some people are not used to wearing a ton of makeup, so they'll do it very light. Other people are used to wearing a ton of makeup and they'll just really go for it, right?
It's always fun to experiment.
Sure, and this would be kind of like the first level of it. As you can see, it's just a little bit deeper, but you can definitely notice a difference between both sides of the eye. Can you see?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's getting a little funky.
Yeah.
And then you can just kind of continue until you, again, get to your desired look. And the same with lipstick, right? So if you do just like a little dab of a lip stain, it's gonna look more natural versus really matte red or bright red where it's gonna, have a lot of pop.
Right.
So for you, I feel like this would be the extent that you would go personally.
Because you know me. Yes, I wouldn't go, for me, like I wouldn't go more than this, but.
And then I'm gonna just clean up underneath right here. Boop, 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 boop. You can put a tissue underneath your.
Yes, you can sometimes I'll put a Kleenex underneath here and then do
put a little Kleenex
especially
underneath.
on the go, if I don't have room for like a powder brush in there.
Of course.
Ooh.
Ooh, pretty, right? You could take it a little under the eye too if you want to smoke out the little underneath the eye. But that's basically taking it from everyday to holiday glam with the eyes.
Wow, I love it. I mean, that makes a big difference, like in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to glam yourself up with just a few products.
And to be able to go from your everyday makeup to a holiday glam on the go and never miss a party, that's a really good way to live young. Thank you.
You're welcome. And
Now let's party. Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And party.